Welcome everyone to episode 21 of the Iran series. And there still appears to be a war going on between Morocco, Spain, and a number of the NATO members. And it's really out of hand. But wait a minute. So it looks like Russia and Poland are now going at it. But so far the US isn't involved. And the UK is at war with Spain. So everything is just collapsing. And it looks like Libya is still winning against their terrorist group that they're at war with. So let's look at our inflation rate, which is at 15.7%. And considering we were once at 40 at the beginning of the series, that's pretty good. And let's look at growth. Growth is at 6.33, and that's good. And we want to look at unemployment, which is at 3.85. So everything is doing pretty good so far. So the only question is, what are we going to work on next? And decided to start investing in education. So we're going to invest almost 300 million in education. It's like everything. Okay, so tourism and foreign languages, we're going to invest in that also. And speaking of tourism, let's take a look to see how well we're doing in that sector. So we're doing about half of what our actual demand is. So we can go with, let's go with about 8 billion. So that should help.
Our agents that have infiltrated this organization confirm their window of opportunity.
We'll keep them
The
infiltrated.
decree takes effect as of today.
Okay, it looks like Germany and Spain now. So we're still going to steer clear of all of that. And while that's going on, let's see if we can build an aircraft carrier. We still can't. At least not. We could buy one from the black market. For $10 billion, but no, I'm not doing that. So, one of the things we can improve is helicopters. So, I'm going to order 9. see what the total is. And I'm going to put in an order for 8.
Our agents that have infiltrated this organization confirm their window of opportunity. It goes without saying that the operation is risky, but if successful, the short and long-term benefits are almost incalculable.
Alright, we're going to keep them infiltrated. Let's see if we can sell off some electricity. So first thing is okay, so we have a high production rate. So want to see if we can sell some of this off to. We could try with Kuwait. Or Azerbaijan. So let's check with them and see. Okay, so they're producing enough. And what about Turkey? Let's see. If we can sell something to Turkey. Okay, no. And I'm not interested in selling any to Afghanistan or Pakistan. Let's see if Qatar, see if we can sell any to them. And I doubt it, but let's see if we can sell some to Syria also. So how's the war going on with Libya? Alright, they're still doing well. Alright, and so let's increase the funding for research. So we have a negotiation. 344. Okay, that's acceptable.
I'm going to forget for the moment my customer.
Our agent's assessment is that there is a definite risk of him being spotted.
Okay, go ahead and infiltrate them and bring them down. Okay, it looks like our relation with Yemen kind of soured a little bit. Okay, so let's go to the space program. Okay. Let's accept Russia as a partner. And we'll approve. Okay, so estimated risk of failure.
We have strong suspicions that this organization is preparing to carry out an attack in the next few hours.
So let's... Okay, so now let's address the terrorist group. Okay, there he is. So let's proceed with the arrest there.
Sharing this moment of intense spirituality with the faithful gives me great joy. On this holy day, I thank all of our communities across the country, both those in cities as well as those in small, remote villages, who are all coming together in prayer.
Here is our growth forecast for the end of the year based on calculations that we made last month. This is a very good figure. Our economy is dynamic.
All right, so we're doing really good with our economy. Unemployment still at 4%.
Our network has obtained intelligence, data, and passwords on the principal platforms of the nation. We're finally ready to launch a cyber attack. We are now waiting for the green light.
Okay, we may be doing that pretty soon. Okay, so the public's behind our decision to accept Russia as an investor.
Our agent's assessment is that there is a definite risk of him being spotted.
Okay, take him out. All right, so that launch isn't until 2030, so that's
We've
in
proceeded to
8 years.
discreetly arrest this suspect who is now being placed in isolation. It seems we were right. This was the head of the organization as confirmed by...
Our infiltrated agent was spotted and murdered. The current political orientation somewhat annoy, from Report 12 by Centrovic, the different services. According to my calculations, there is already a 31.
Okay, so let's go back to space research. And so we're investing almost $200 million into that. And we hired another 10,000 researchers. So that should put us in the right direction.
Sure.
Alright, so let's see if we can sell. Okay, there we go. They're not producing enough. So let's see if we can sell them 10. And we'll make that for 3 years. And we'll raise this up to something that they're used to paying, which is a lot higher than what our average is. So oh, and they want 40. So we'll accept that. That brings in $8.3 billion.
I hope you didn't make me come.
And that's not going to work because our diplomacy isn't strong enough yet. But we're just going to go ahead and end that.
Our agents that have infiltrated this organization confirm their window of opportunity.
Okay, so let's look at our economy now. Let's look at our debt. Most importantly. So we're bringing in about $43 billion. Be nice if the credit rating could go up.
No thanks. My ulcer can't take. Very kind.
Alright, so let's see if we can do a sales contract with them also. Let's just see if we can sell some. Yeah, see if we can sell some vehicles to them. Okay, so this is a very good contract. You see the 3 stars there, so I'm not going to talk about human rights. And let's take a look at inflation again. So that's going down, but we want to encourage it to go down a lot more. So let's look at that. Yep, people definitely like that. They're not going to turn down money.
The terrorist organization has nodded off. This is the least you can say, and Since we're doing nothing to wake them, the situation does not risk evolving, which is highly regrettable.
Hey, this war with NATO amongst themselves, I mean, this is really going on for a long time now. 81 days. Oh my goodness. Greece is getting massacred here. But they're still under a surplus. Okay, our chance for failure is now down to 0, so that's good. All right, and our growth is up to 7%, so that's really good. Like, we really have the economy under control. So. Okay.
Following our investigation after the arrest of the head of the organization, we have uncovered the chain of command and have dismantled a large portion of the organization. A strong blow to terrorism.
Our agents that have infiltrated this organization confirm their window of opportunity. It goes without saying that the operation is risky, but if successful...
Alright, let's just go ahead and go through with that. Let's go to industry now. And let's go to fighter jets. So let's make this a full $1 billion. And let's look at our workforce and let's increase that by 100. Actually, you know what? Make it 500. And salary. Make that 425. Okay, so we have that taken care of.
The package has been delivered. The delivery deadlines were met. We are already taking advantage of the equipment.
Okay, so our new tanks
package has
have
been-
come in. So now let's take a look. So we have 60 new tanks. We need to step it up with the missile launchers. And so let's build some planes here. Let's just go with let's go with 9 planes and see what unemployment's at. That went up a little bit. let's look at taxation. Mainly company tax. So if I reduce that,
The terrorist organization has nodded off. This is the least you can say.
$1.5 billion. We'll go ahead and accept that. Alright, so there's an uprising in Tehran.
The situation.
Alright.
The rebels have set up a barricade.
And let's go to alright, so let's add 100 each.
The rebels have stopped fighting.
Alright, and I think I'm going to end episode 21. Again, thank you for the support, the likes. Please click on the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And click on the bell if you're already subscribed, so you can be notified of each video that comes out. In the meantime, I will see you soon.